All right, so welcome back. Today we're going to talk about 6 steps that I use that you can use as well to generate 5,000 email subscribers, $4,000 in affiliate revenues, and a $3,000 per hour remote speaking gig. Okay, so my name is Lillian Pearson, and I am a business coach for tech entrepreneurs and aspiring tech entrepreneurs. So I'm just going to share with you today exactly what I did, and then I'm going to give you, it's in 6 steps, and then I'm going to give you actionable advice for how you can replicate this same success in your own business. Okay, so this whole thing came about by putting together 5 blog posts. Okay, so what I actually did, let me just go back to what the measurable gain was. Okay, so 5 blog posts amounted to $4,000 in affiliate sales, plus 5,000 email subscribers, plus a $3,000 per hour remote speaking gig. Okay, so let me tell you how I did that. How I did that was I started by deciding on a topic, and then I wrote 5 blog posts. Okay, I'm going to explain this step by step for you guys so you can replicate it. Then I embedded affiliate links into those blog posts, and then I combined them into an ebook. Now, I made the ebook before I published the blog posts, and so then when I made the call to action at the end of the blog post, I made that to get the ebook. Okay, and then I published that on my blog and also along my social channels. But not only that, I also published it on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is really good for SEO. It's heavily moderated, and so I'm going to explain all of this to you now in more detail. Okay, because this isn't about me and my success. This is about you getting massive success in your business. So I want to teach you how to replicate these type of results. Okay, so what you can do, first you need to decide on a topic. Now, if you already have somewhat of an established presence online, have some followers, then you can go with what is like a commonly asked question. Or if you're new and you don't have a lot of followers and a lot of exposure online, what you can do is go ahead and do some market research. And you want to find like what is trending in the tech space, and of that, what you can actually cover. Okay. And then once you have decided on a topic, you need to break that topic into 5 logical segments. So, what I did was I made the first post was kind of introductory to what this ebook was going to be about, and then I covered the topic, and then the 5th post was sort of a conclusion, but it didn't come across like that because it came across like blog posts. So you just plan out your content in advance, break your topic into 5 logical segments, and then you need to get some affiliate links. Okay, and so what I did in my particular case was I was teaching people how to develop their career in a particular area within tech. So I made recommendations for courses. This was for Udemy. Now, how Udemy works is you actually get 40% of the sale price when someone buys through your link, right? So I recommended courses on Udemy and elsewhere. They were not all affiliate courses, but I just found quality courses that could basically get these people the results that we were talking about in terms of career transformation. Another option is to find books. So you can get an affiliate links through Amazon, and you get 12.5%. So if there's books you can recommend throughout these blog posts or courses, if you kind of set it up in that way, then you can monetize it. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that there's okay, so there's common decency as human beings, and there's FTC requirements. So what you want to do is just make sure that you make it very clear in your language, maybe in the front of the book, that yes, this book does have affiliate links. Okay, so that people know, and just not only, don't just tell them it has affiliate links because they may not know what that means. Let them know that if they make a purchase after clicking on one of those links, you may get a small commission, right? Okay, so that is kind of setting the content up to start earning money passively for you. Then what you need to do is go ahead and combine those blog posts into an ebook. You can hire an editor. In my case, I hired someone on Upwork to just put it together for me. And then in terms of design, they've got a tool out there called Designer, or you can just publish it in Word and use Canva to create a cover. Combine them all into the ebook. And then you start publishing the blog posts, but make sure to add at the end of the blog post, make the call to action, for the full story on how to make this transformation, whatever it is you're covering in your ebook. Download the ebook, right? And so that is the call to action at the end of the blog post. So that drives people to then get the full ebook, sign up for your email list, and then you can get purchases through the blog post itself. And then you can, people will also purchase through the ebook, because the ebook also is going to have the affiliate links in it, right? Okay. And then you publish the thing, right? So if you already have big channels, now I'm making, I've made the assumption, the correct assumption that not all of you guys have like big channels, and that's fine. I want to help you still get good results with this. So for me, I published it on my blog and on my social media channels, and I set it up to go out repeatedly, and then that would kind of build up some organic steam for the thing. So that will work if you have an established presence. That's going to be helpful. But then you don't want to just stop there. So you want to like try and syndicate it elsewhere. And this is particularly relevant for new people that don't have a big following or a audience of people that are interested in that topic. What you would do is you can publish it on LinkedIn, you can publish it on Medium, you can publish it on niche websites that have high traffic, or you can ask someone to be a guest blogger. Okay, so let me explain to you how all of these work. LinkedIn is heavily moderated. So the stuff that goes viral on LinkedIn is actually picked by the moderators of the platform. They work for LinkedIn. And so if they see that, so you want to use appropriate hashtags. If they see that you have been creating incredibly helpful, high quality blog content, and you publish it as an article on LinkedIn, they may reward you for that by basically sending traffic to your blog post. So one of the blog posts that I published when I did this, one of the blog posts that I published that fed into this ebook got over 50,000 views, like 900 shares on LinkedIn. LinkedIn really liked it, so they sent a lot of traffic there, okay? So that is an option for you. And you don't have to have this huge, following on LinkedIn for your stuff to go viral, because it's just the moderators liking your stuff. The next thing is Medium. So if you have a Medium account, that can be helpful because it's got high SEO rankings and you can get a lot of virality on Medium. Not that I have never really gone down that route, but that's an option. Now I want to niche websites. And this is actually how I ended up signing IBM as a client in my first 6 months in business. Without a big following or anything. So if you can go into your industry websites that are in your niche and that are highly credible and have a lot of are high traffic, and publish on them. Some of these venues actually allow publishing through their platform, and then others maybe you have to get permission to be a guest writer. Okay, but if you can find some niche websites that are high traffic and publish there, even one of them or maybe a few and scatter your posts around that way, that could really, really help you get some traction for those blog posts in order to get that email, to get those email subscribers and all that stuff. Also, that's going to help you get the visibility among potential clients who will then reach out to you. Well, that's what happened to me. So lastly, if you don't have a big blog already, what you can do is you can ask to guest blog. So hopefully you've been making friends and kind of being, friendly and supportive of influencers in your niche, and just asking them if you can post something to help their audience on their website, is not much to ask. I mean, I think it's fine. We don't do that in my business just because I get way, way, way too many asks. So in some cases, people will, they basically they will pay. Like if I will take a guest post, they will pay me a few $100s to post on my blog, but I'm not actually doing that just because it's my business. And I'm very particular about what goes out through the blog. But other influencers that don't have a business may, they will probably be like, yeah, cool, free content, like definitely. So just check that out as an angle. And so those are the 6 steps to use. And please, I'd love to hear if you do this and you get massive results like I did with this strategy, then please just let me know. I would love that. And so I'm going live in Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook right now. And if you're joining from any of the public channels, I just want to let you know that we do have a community called Tech Entrepreneur Collective. And that is where tech entrepreneurs and aspiring tech entrepreneurs get together to support one another. And we're collaborating on some cool ideas a lot lately. And there's also free trainings and some free resources that go with it. So we would love to have you in there. You're welcome to join. I will put a link as a comment on this video after the show is over. And in the meantime, if you have any questions for me that you would like answered on the next Go Live or one of the Go Lives down the road, please just leave them for me in comments or send them to me in DM, and we will get that on the roster. Now, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time, you're going to want to show up because this is going to be good. I'm going to tell you how to sell your tech services for $150 per hour or more. So we're talking about how to basically, yeah, you got it? So 10 a.m. tomorrow, see you then, or I'll see you in the Tech Entrepreneur Collective. Peace.